Well, good morning. It's about noon, a little bit after noon, on the 11th of March. I'm here in Sonora at the trailhead, Dragoon Gulch Trail. We're a little bit past it, and that's where it begins down there. The bottom of the hill is Woods Creek. So it's about a mile and a quarter up to the top of the hill. So I'm just taking my time, coming back to some of the best trailheads that Boomerang and I used to hike when about 2021 and 22. We hadn't been up here since 2022 in May or so, but it's a really nice hike. So we're gonna go for a little walk, and I'll be stopping this right now, pausing it up and down until it gets to the top. Okay, guys, hope you're doing well. It's about 60 degrees right now. It's a cool late winter day. It's supposed to rain later on, or tomorrow actually, for 3 days in a row. So I want to get my hike in before it starts raining. Okay. Here we go. So it's gonna be a rocky trail, but it's really pretty well maintained, not muddy or anything like that. It runs off real well, and it's kind of got a clay base, so it's not gonna be muddy. It doesn't absorb the moisture so much. So I'm gonna get up here to the there's the Manzanita, like a tunnel of trees. I'm going to be walking through right around this bend. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's really beautiful. So it's a really good day for a hike. Arturo couldn't make it up here with me because he has atrophy in his left side. So some days he's on, some days he's not. But we have hiked up to 7 miles together, up and up Mount St. Helena back in 2020. So it's just basically whatever works for him. But I'm going to take the hike anyway, because I like this part of Sonora. It's really pretty. Get a really good view of old town Sonora. Okay, this is where the Manzanita trees come across the trail. I'm having a hard time talking because I'm breathing, and I had bit my tongue a few days ago, so I'm talking lopsided, so forgive me for that. So it's a really pretty little path here. I'm not sure if these are Manzanita or if they're Madrone. I think they're related, but they're very, very pretty trees. Hardwood trees. California foothill hardwood trees. They have like reddish bark. So we're working our way up. And they got more coming up here. I'm going to sit down on the bench for a while and take a rest up here. At a well-deserved rest. I'm working my way, getting my strength back after that traumatic. Had a very traumatic from November all the way down to about January 1st and beyond. I had fallen on the trail up on Peoria Flats, and I threw my left and right shoulder up and tore some tissue, so I'm kind of half strength right now. So, but I'm gonna sit down for a second and catch my breath. So I am coming to terms with the loss of Boomerang in my life. Little by little, I get better and better each day. But I think when I do the finality of where I receive his ashes, and I'm able to put his ashes in a few special spots that he used to love, then it'll be much better. The rest of them I keep in his little box at home with it where his photos are. But yeah, it's getting better. I think any day they're supposed to call me from the vet's office and deliver my box with ashes and his paw print. So make a little memorial. I'm actually gonna upload a video on my YouTube channel with interspersed the best of times when he was a pup, and some of the videos of him when he was about 1 or 2 years old, and all the way up to his last time. So the last time I videoed him was in 2024, late 2024, at New Melones Lake. But anyway, it'll be a nice video. It'll be about 10 minutes long, and intersperse some photos of him. And so that's gonna be a project for me, probably after I get his ashes. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this video later. So here's a continuation of these either Manzanita or Madrone trees. I think, like I say, the Sam family. The little canopy it provides of the trail is very pretty, and it's a nice little geometrically square rock over here, but I get that on the way down. So I'm gonna walk it for a little bit longer and pause it again. But it's nice. I'm just taking my time climbing up this grade. Probably about a 7 or 10% grade right here. Not too bad. And I'll get to the top eventually. It's about another 1.25 miles or so to the top. And I'm gonna basically video the skyline of the old town of Sonora. So total elevation, Sonora's about, oh jeez, I'm just spilling water all over myself. Nice, huh? I put water all over. I left the top open on my little squirt bottle. I dripped it all over my shirt. But anyway, so this elevation here at the top of Dragoon Gulch is about, Sonora's about 24. It should be add another 1,600 feet. It's about 3,000 feet total, or 2,800 feet at the very top of this ridge. So it's, it's foothills, not into the Sierras at all. We're about, from here we're about 45 minutes from the Sierras, east of us. A gradual climb up. Next time up would be Pine Meadows. Pine Lake. So many lakes named Pine Lake, but that's the particular area of that Pine Lake and Pine Meadows is the beginning of the Sierras. It goes about 45 minutes up out of Sonora east, heading towards Sonora Pass. I forgot I had a camera facing me. Crazy, huh? But nice trees, huh? Really did a good job when they planted these. Probably planted these about 50 or 60 years ago. But it looks so nice along the trail. Most especially in the springtime when things are starting to bloom. Today is supposed to top out at 68 degrees. Yesterday it topped out to 70, but we're gonna get 3 days of rain starting tomorrow. It's gonna be a little bit of a atmospheric river or pineapple express coming from the ocean, but it's gonna be a colder storm. It's not gonna be a warm storm that we usually get from up off of the current, the Japan current, off of Hawaii. Usually temperatures will be in the 60s, warmer. This storm is going to be in the 50s and drop down to the 40s at night. So you can see it's a very pretty trail. I'm going to go ahead and pause it again. So this is the 0.3 mile cutback trail that runs along the base of the summit trail. But I'm going to go this way to the summit trail, which would be about 0.8 miles up. But you can see how there's beautiful Manzanita trees all over the place. So pretty over here. Manzanita forest. Total Manzanita forest. It means, Manzanita means little apples. It's not related to the apple tree, but Manzanita is like little apple bears that come off the tree at different times of year. I'm not quite sure what time of year. I'm not sure if it's spring or if it's actually in fall. But it is a Manzanita family. Okay. You can see that right here. There's the Manzanitas right here. There. Little manzanas, which means apple. Little berries. Manzanitas. You can see they're actually related to the madrone tree. You see more madrone trees in the interior coastal mountains in the Bay Area and up in Sonoma County, Marin County of California. Okay, so we'll continue on to the top. Let me go ahead and pause it for a second and continue on. So we've arrived at the second bench here. On our way up, I'm going to sit here and rest for a second. But meanwhile, I'm taking some photos of downtown Old Sonora. Sonora is about It was founded in, I think, 1850 or 1851 during the gold rush. So the miners would come up here and settle it and made a hotel and supply warehouses for the miners. They came from all over. But these are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mountains. These are low mountains. In the distance, those mountains are there probably about 4,000 or 5,000 feet. The Sierras are beyond that. But you can see how pretty the view is up here. More little manzanitas coming off that branch, those little red berries. They're not really edible. The birds eat them though, I think. Okay, here we go. So this is the Summit Trail loop continuation, 0.9, almost a mile up to the top. You'll see some really nice scenery from the top. So the last time Boomerang and I made it up to the Summit Trail to the top was in the spring of 2022. So it's been like, oh my goodness, 3 years. That was when I could leash him, walking up on the trails very easily. He would always be good no matter if I leashed him or not leashed him. He'd always follow me. But I mean, just because they say always leash your dog on the trail, so I wasn't always able to do it. I used to go here when nobody was here. But it's a nice little incline, very, very unique. I think there'd be some tree structure at the very top where there's weaving being done. I don't know if it's by critters or what, or people that happen to hike the trail. You'll see. So Boomerang and I made it up here the spring of late spring of 21. It was a little warm that day. It was probably low 90s. So we stayed in the shade all the way up. And the last time we came up here was the spring of 23. And it was cooler. It was probably late March or early April. But it's such a beautiful trail. But you can see some woven trees in here. Interesting trees. I'll point them out and take some photos. So here we go. Onward and upward.